What's up, YouTube fam? This is Dark Angel's Journey. I'm Shakira, and I'm back again. Kitty is literally next to my chair, so I don't want to move it so I don't crush its little cute little pawsies. But hey, I figured it's early in the morning. Before I get started with my regular day job, I can do some practicing. I've been feeling a lot like I can't understand price action, and before I start putting in any trades, I need to understand that. So I'm going to focus on understanding Bitcoin and Ethereum price action, and then branch out after that, because what the heck, man. But anyway, hopefully this won't take too long. I've taken ETH and pushed it back a while, and so I'm going to um, do the usual trend checks here on the daily, pop out all my levels. Maybe there. Some touches, some more touches. It's not bad. And then get another, looks like we have another level down here. I don't even know how far back I pushed this. That one looks good. All right, so we're in a downtrend. Let's see. It's not perfect. Do I spend all this time trying to make it perfect because I'm a perfectionist? No, because I just want to make sure I'm got as many touches as 1, 2, 3, almost boost through. And looks like we're trying to break through at this point on the daily. And what is that? That is a doji. Fun. All right, let's see if this is a real breakthrough. Let's head down to the 4 hours because it's so far back. Where are we? March. All right, it's a doji, indecision. We're in a downtrend, most likely. Oh, Kitty moved. Yay, I can scoot up without crushing Kitty pausies. This is good. All right, so let me add my usual suspects in here, my higher lows, my imbalance finder, and I'm gonna still put my moving averages in here. Let's clean. Oh, did I already have them in? Let me clear that out then. My bad. Tripping. Let's turn them on. These are already configured. All right, so what do we have on the 4 hour? Any cool trends? Well, let's see. Do we have a bit of a little squeeze here? So all of my, oops, let me change this one to red. Decided that all of my daily levels are going to be red, so I know what the heck they are. Anything else would be like orange, some other color that I can just quickly discern. So we had like a quick little squeeze here. And let me take the moving averages off just for a hot second. A quick little squeeze up here. Yeah, which does say a bit of a breakout. If this is an actual real breakout, let's do this. Let me change that to orange. And so expectations would be something like that to 36. Let's look to the left here. Anything juicy that would draw the price up there. So we have a nice imbalance here. Let's just mark that out. So at least I know where all the juicy bits are. Guess I could just made one big one, but that's another imbalance on the 4 hour. Let me put my glasses on. I tried to do this last night and I couldn't make heads or tails. So I just stopped. How am I supposed to make any? Oh, is there any kind of a cool level here too? Let's see. Let's pop that there. And let's check it on the 4 hour. Touch, touch, touch. Almost. Pop through. Yep, that looks good. All right. So we also have a level that could stop it here because we've got some, could pop bust about for this little order natural order block area here. So I would potentially, if I were to long this, come up to this imbalance. So what I'm looking for here is, I'm going to put my moving average back up in here. Right now, price busted above the 200, but the 50 is still below it. So I'm going to go to the 1 hour, and that's better. Okay. So price broke above. I'm looking for some sort of retest. It might bust back in here because, I mean, it just kind of did its thing and then meandered about. Then it hung out for a very short time on the 1 hour. How long did it? Like 15 bars. I don't know. And it didn't bust above it with any real heat. Well, that, and then came back down, and then we're just consolidating again. And we've got equal highs here. All right, so what I want to see is if price is going to stabilize above, and then so I'll wait for the next candle. Also, am I seeing any kind of like candle pattern forming here? It's a lower high, nothing exciting. I just want the next candle. Let me drop this down to 0.1. So if the next candle is a green candle, okay, maybe 0.1 was a bad idea. It's slow. Okay, I need the next candle to be green and to finish above. Oh, it's, yeah, that, see, maybe we'll come back down and retest this because it's flirting with it. I need it to, let's put that back to 0.3. So if it's going to be, yeah, if it's going to be a true break, I need a green candle to break above the 50 and stabilize juicily, and then because it's just flirting with it right now. And we made a low. It looks like it's stabilizing below the 50, so it's not a true. Is this gonna turn into support? It's looking like. Flirting with that. Yeah, there's nothing here to make me feel like I want to enter into a long from this position in a downtrend. And we just made another lower low. So, yep, that's why you check. All right, now it's busting down in the opposite direction. So now what I'm waiting for, okay, so we've stabilized below the 200 and we've busted below this level. All right, so let's take a quick pause here. So I'm waiting for the 50 to come back up. And what I'm expecting is if it's going to break, retest, and then continue, I'd like to enter somewhere. Oh, and here's a level too. I didn't even notice that. So we've got a couple of things squeezing this out. Let's move that. Sometimes it's hard to see some of these things. I need to make these things thicker. Let's make that two piece. I could have almost missed it. Yes. So we have a bit of a level. It was floating before. Here's a natural, what looks like a natural demand zone. What is that? Base rally right there. Do we have a nice break? Let's see, we have a low, then a high. So let me pause it there. Let's see, right at this base rally area here. If this is gonna go in the other direction, what green candle? Let me go with this guy. It's right there. And so what do we have? We have a order block demand zone and an imbalance in the same place. And also looks like is it a potential SR flip area? Yeah. Yes. Okay, so same scenario. Price is coming down back down into this area to bounce off of this. If I was a crazy person, I would, and I'm not because I'm super cautious, obviously. One of two things. I still want it to stabilize above the 50, and I mean properly stabilize and move away from it and enter. But if I was a crazy person, I have two options. Actually, this is the one I'll see if I can get into 50 without, okay, 15, perfect. So two options. Let's go into 15. See, I could try and find myself another break here for another entry. But I've got a couple of things in the way. We've got this level that was supporting, so it might come back in. And then there's this level that's really close by, and then this level. So this is not a really, for me at least, it's not a really good place for me to try and enter into any kind of trade. I need some kind of decent break. So, I think if it stabilizes above here and I get a good break, because look, there's a nice break on the 15 minute for a drop right here, right? Actually, let me see this higher. It's a lower low, sorry, my bad. From about here. That's a nice juicy break. Strong candles pumping back down into the area. So this would potentially, if it chooses to pop back up again, this green candle here would be my entry zone, right? Do I think it's going to probably come back up into that space? Maybe not. There's an imbalance right below it, so it might eat the imbalance, touch that, and then roll back down. Anything's possible. So what are my options? So if price comes back up, assuming it doesn't get rejected by this thing again, then this is a terrible place. Okay, this makes it hard. Is there any other better breaks in here? That one, nope. And anything else that would call the price? Yeah, there was this one, this break right here for an upward trend with this red candle being the entry zone, technically. If this is going to support it. Wow, see, there's too many options. And we're in a downtrend. So I'm going to bet on the downtrend. I could be wrong. Probably wrong. Been wrong most of this time, but I'm trying to work on it. All right, so we have this. And the thing is, we're still at this levels. I don't like it. I don't like it. And we're above the 50s above the 200s above and the 50s below. I don't know that the price action stuff is going to work here. Let's let price move along a little bit further because I hope Kitty's all right. Okay, let's see. Oops. Kitty's coming back up. All right, so we're into our demand area again. Maybe we see a nice, look at that. Oh. Well, that didn't help anybody. All right, so it looks like we're going in the opposite direction. Price dropped. So now we're in a demand zone. Or maybe this is going to be some kind of SR flip area. Interesting drop, base, drop, maybe. But what we have on the 15 minute is a very juicy break. And this demand zone might be turning into supply zone. So let's see. We've got a lot of juicy imbalances coming back. It happened really fast though. So, but we're below the 50. And if smart money would have said the moment we closed a red candle below the 50 and below this level, then we could have entered into a short with any of these imbalances as a target. But I'm still not good enough to make those plays yet. Sigh. Let's see if a price action play will work out for us. Okay, so we had this juicy break. We've got all these imbalances, and this will probably act as resistance. Probably. Maybe even this. Damn it. It's hard. These situations are hard. Like, what do you do? All right, so we have a nice break. Let's assume price is going to come back up into this new entry area here. Technically, it's this green candle up here because it did it so nice and sharply, but I'm not going to worry about that because there's a nice imbalance right here that it might come back into, and I'll set that as my entry zone. Let's see, I don't know if I'm being stupid doing that, but you never know. Maybe I'm being stupid. All right, so let's say price comes back up, eats this. It might not even come back up to this. There's all this other stuff to eat, right? But I'm going to be... So let's say I want to enter the middle of that. I want to put my stop loss 1 ATR above this lower level. So let me just add it in here for funsies and break out my calculator. Feel better trying to do this in the morning early, and at least this way I know if I'm wrong, I just get out. So what is that? 1982. Okay. So let's say ETH is at 20. What's that? 2847. 2847.79 plus 19. What was that? 42, something like that. Oops. 28. 28, 48, 25 plus. What is wrong with my calculator? It's acting stupid. 2848.25 plus that says 2118. Oh, it says 2118 in the red. Okay, plus 2118. So that's 2869 is a stop loss. 2869. Yeah, approximately. So above that level, and then what's my target here? Got some more of this imbalance. So you've eaten that imbalance. I'm gonna target this level that it was happy with. What's that, 6%? Okay, let's let that play out at speed, because I could be wrong and it's not going to come back up. Well, definitely wrong. Doesn't mean it won't come up to this eventually, but see, my understanding of the way price is moving, it's already had a big drop. If I let it play out, this is a consolidation area. So drop, base, drop. Damn, okay. So let's zoom in on this puppy. So let's see. Below the 50, this is all very inconclusive. We're just gathering positions here. We have this, what is that? The hammer going down, hammer going up. So that was a hell no. That was a hell no for higher prices. But it had 2 wicks. Is there anything in here that would have told me anything? We have this engulfing. maybe. This one's a better one, sort of, but it's got all this wickage. That didn't make me feel better. But this one closing below comfortably should have, with a little distance. Everybody else, touching. This is indecision. I don't know. All right, so far all of my thoughts are wrong. Let's see if we do come back up into it for a drop. Let's just speed this up and then we'll close this out. Zoom out, because I seem to be missing. Yes, this is a terrible place to be trying to do some stuff. These entries are stupid. Anything below, stabilized below the level is where it's at, and that's where it should have been trying to enter. Dang it, Shakira, fail. So where could it be going? It's eating all that imbalance. There's this one down here. It could be trying to eat. Yep, probably gonna coil all the way down to that. Let's check that and go. Okay, price is curling back up. Let's see. It's consolidating and coming down. Hello, imbalance touched. Oh, imbalance taken. All right. There it is. There it is. It's probably more down here, but okay. That would have been a beautiful target. If I'd said, waited for this. How long did this take? How many bars was that? About 50 bars before it decided to come down. Guys, this really is a process, like understanding what the hell you're even looking for. Did I have something like this? No, not really. Is there another tool to kind of track the drop? Because I know the trend line could have done it, right? I could have just been like, once it drops below this and it's below the 50, then enter right there. All right, I'm going to stop this one for now and do another one. I don't want these to be too long. Well, as you can see, I'm still struggling to understand price action. Feel free to drop your thoughts below, but I'm going to continue with these testing and back testing and more back testing. All right. Peace.